Okay, we're on the main floor, the main living area, in front of one of the main fireplaces, which is going to be spectacular once it's finished.
Super cool.
How have you put lights inside of a fireplace before?
We've put lights pretty much everywhere. We've not put them in a mantle before, and so that's going to be beautiful. And so we've had to pre-plan for all the wiring and where it's going to come through. This will be striking when it is finished. It looks dusty and in progress now, but it will be very cool.
And then, of course, we're looking out to the amazing view, beautiful sunny day. But tell me about the shades that you're going to install.
So in this house and in a lot of our homes, we have a lot of automation. This house includes automated recessed shades. So they will slide up behind the window, behind the wall above the window. So that way they come down when you want them and they hide away when you don't want them. We obviously want to see the view, but for privacy and for when excessive sun and whatnot, you want the ability to control it. So we're planning that now, and we've got that ready to go with the sheetrock. And so that'll make this living, dining, and kind of around to the kitchen really comfortable.
Yeah, and I've noticed these solar tube lights. There's quite a few of them throughout the house. I think those are great. What do you think about them?
Well, in the Pacific Northwest, it's dark and rainy, and we want to maximize light whenever we can. Solar tube is a great way to do that. They're highly reflective, so they give you a lot of natural light through a relatively small penetration. We do skylights, any number of ways to do it. Solar tube is a really unique way to do it in a small space and kind of in a round cylinder. And so, yeah, you'll see that sprinkled throughout the house to maximize that.
Yeah, very cool. All right, I have to ask what's going on around here, though. So should we check out this mess for right now, but it's going to be something amazing, I'm sure.
So in a home built today, when you're using the stove and you're exhausting air out of the house, houses have to be tight for energy efficiency, healthy, and they're just really well built, really well sealed. So if you have air going out of the house, you have to bring air back in through what's called a makeup system. So on this wall over here, we've got our stove and our hood, which often we do this. You have 1,000, 1,200 CFM hood that's exhausting out, and you bring in fresh air. So above us, you'll see the apparatus that actually brings in the fresh air. We're gonna have a drop ceiling below it, so you won't see any of this later. But it's also unique because with 4 fireplaces in the house, we have that much more air that is exhausted out of the house through burning the fire. So this is part of a whole house makeup air system, which is not entirely common, but ever present in this house. So you've got supply lines, and then you've got the ability to direct the air and heat it and condition, bring fresh air, comfortable air into the house.